going to be working on the forehead and the eye more. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this time. I'll be pausing a bit more while I create some geometry. Nothing too drastic, as you'll see. So right here there's one row of points that I've put into the forehead. And I'm going to insert another one that'll wrap around the eye and go between these points. And there it is. So now I'll just round things out a little. Right now we're not concerning ourselves too much with the forehead. We'll be refining that more later. We're just getting in the geometry we need right now. And actually, some of this geometry will be eliminated later as we're optimizing the mesh. So I just paused while I did a little bit more refining, point editing. Now we're going to start working on the brow and the eye. So as I've been thinking about this character, I've thought about making him look a little bit like he's tired, going through some sleep deprivation. Kind of some things that I'm experiencing right now. So to do that, what I'm doing is giving him a fairly big bag or sag under the eye, and then above the eye I'm going to create a hollow. That is, instead of having the skin kind of sag as it makes contact with the upper eyelid, it's going to actually move in to the eye socket just a little. And that's right up here. So I'm going to pause as I make another loop, actually. So here's the eyelids. You can see that I'm creating these hollows above the eye. This is something that's kind of common as we age. The eyeball actually will sag just a little, or depending upon people's weight, sex, or whatever, this can change. Something that can be overlooked fairly easily with the eyelids is the fact that the upper eyelid tends to overhang the eyeball, shadowing it just a bit, and the lower eyelid will actually sag or pull away from the eyeball. So now I'm going to work on the inner corner of the eye, and to do that easily, we're going to make the eye invisible. Now I paused briefly and added just another row of points there to help define the tear duct. Now I'm going to just refine it. So nothing too drastic once again. Now here's the eyeball again, so that we can see how it's looking with the eyelids. And I see that there's 2 points that need to be adjusted. One here in the upper right corner of the eye, and also looks like down in the lower left there's a part right there that kind of intersects with the eyeball. So we'll grab those points. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we'll move those out. That should do it. Now we need to make the bottom lid sag just a bit more. So as this thing is animated, right now the way it is using vertex animation, odds are the eyelids would intersect with the eye as it moves. So I've paused and added in this other loop to help define the eyelid